Alright, it's Mike from the Mike James Rock Show. We're joined again with Kane Hill. A little bit more compos mentis today. How's it going, gentlemen?
Awesome.
Last time we spoke to you was Slam Dunk, and you guys were definitely post-party, I think is the best word. So we thought we'd just touch base, see how you're doing today, man.
Pretty good.
We
man.
didn't just hop off the plane, so.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Slept till like 3, so pretty
That's
good.
cool, man. You guys have been on it since we last spoke to you, like pretty much non-stop touring and like getting stuff out and all sorts. How's it all going from your side of the camp?
It's going good. It's exhausting, but it's been really rewarding. We've
Cool.
seen like a gigantic growth in everything we do since starting it, so.
So you're out here with Bullet and Killswitch Engage. Is you finding Europe a big territory to get into? Are you going out into the main continent as well as the UK?
We
did that earlier in the tour. We went to Germany, Italy, Belgium. We went to several places in Germany because it's so large.
It's
We went
a
to
big
Austria. Is that it? Or...
There's others, but yeah, we did
fucking Switzerland.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bit
There's a
hilly
good
out
list
there.
of all of them, yeah.
That's cool, man. Because the album's out now and the tracks and everything. I think the last time we spoke to you at Slam Dunk, everything was just gearing up and you were really hyped to get into it, even though you were sleep deprived at the time.
Still sleep deprived.
Yeah.
But it's good sleep deprivation, isn't it?
It's worth it.
Yeah, almost towards the end of the UK tour now. Which dates have stood out for you? Because you've done some which are like 2 days in one city, haven't you, with this tour?
Yeah, I think Manchester was overall really cool because it was 2 days in the same city. We're doing that here, so it'll be interesting to see how Birmingham does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's two different crowds as well. Mostly, I'm sure there's some people who buy both, but day 2 on that specific gig, it was just way more hype for some reason. I mean, we played a different set. I don't know if they just liked it better or what, but we was just
Scotland
it was really good.
Yeah, Scotland as well.
Scotland was great.
Violent
If you go
Scottish
further
people.
back, Italy was insane.
They've been a lot of good days. I think
Germany,
most days have been good.
great.
So you're finding
They
people
were all
are
great.
really getting on board with you guys now? Because
Yeah.
for us in the UK, you're relatively a new band to us, and to be able to get onto a tour like the one you're on at the moment with Killswitch.
Oh, it's
everyone's-
wild.
Sorry?
It's wild.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Um,
But I think things have picked up for it. This is our first UK tour. That was our first European tour, and they were significantly more interactive, and they knew about us a lot better than our first American tours.
and that's
Yeah,
cool.
So,
Considering this is our first one, I think we'll be just fine. Because it's been really great. So.
Are there plans on coming back and doing a headline run like early next year or at all next year or something like that to capitalise on the new fan base you've built on this tour?
we've talked about it.
Nothing set in
I don't
stone.
think if anything's ever gotten further than just talking about how we'd like to do a headliner out here either next summer or next spring or something.
So if you to come over here, say for next summer, would that put you out of contention for like US tours, like say Warp Tour or doing the Rock on the Ranges, those kind of events, or is that something you're going to fly both sides of the pond basically to maximise your coverage to the fan base?
I'm really not sure. Our main concern right now is we're about to go do another record.
Oh, sweet.
Of course, we have plans to tour immediately after leaving the studio, but and we've been discussing stuff. It's just right now the main focus is the record.
Okay.
So.
That's quite a quick turnover on records as well, though, considering you've been on the road for so long and you've only recently released an album and tracks and things like that. Are you constantly
Speaking of
writing on the road
Texas
then?
Yeah, we got a little more to say, so we're gonna go and record it.
Okay.
There's the attention spans of kids nowadays is so small. If you don't keep putting out shit, they'll get sick of
This
it.
is quite true.
I see bands waiting 2 or 3 years to put out another record. And
It's
I
too
have
long.
no interest. I have no interest in it. Like,
That's it. Because you put an album out and you maybe do like 3 or 4 months of promo to it, tour it, and then it's kind of
They
It's
want
forgotten
more,
again,
so we'll
yeah.
give them more.
if you look at hip hop artists and mainstream artists and pop artists, they're constantly putting out mixtapes, EPs, singles, collaborations.
Is that the way forwards then? Not to do a whole like kind of 12-track album and that kind of package, but going down the we'll release a single that's not on an album, or we'll release 3 or 4 track EPs, but have videos for all those.
Yeah.
Is it-
I mean, personally, I think that's better just for content, and people don't listen to full albums
Just stay
anymore anyway.
active. Yeah.
And no matter how well you put out an album or how good the whole album is, the vast majority, I figure, and I think it's a fair assumption that they'll listen to the singles and they'll enjoy the singles and never go anywhere past that. So why not just put out the singles?
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll do that. I mean, in the future, I think it'd be a good thing for us to look into.
Well, I know from, so say, our side as radio DJs and presenters, we are only really pushing the tracks that are out at that time, so people are only really listening to those singles. It's very hard for a radio side, a presenter side of things, to listen to an album and go, I'll pick that tune out and play it, but they've got this track out at the same time when you've got the PR going, play this track. So yeah, I tend to agree with you. Bashing out singles or smaller EPs might be the way forwards for the industry.
Yeah, I think it comes down to how you calculate album sales at that point.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
songs, but I don't know.
Is that the same with touring as well? We touched on a headline tour for yourselves, but would you rather do a headline tour, or would you prefer to sort of jump on another tour this big where you're playing into arenas with much bigger audiences?
It's different vibes.
No.
You're executing different things.
As a new band playing with older bands that are already capitalized and they've already had like their influence in the world, like kids are there to see them and we're auxiliary, so we have to win them over. So there's a completely different vibe going on stage or performing or enjoying the show, where you have to like think carefully about how to work it and win over this crowd that either doesn't know about you, doesn't care about you, or both.
Yeah.
And then if you're doing a small co-headliner or you're doing intimate shows, it's more like there's this mentality in crowds that changes within venues and changes within the size and how packed they are.
You can walk in the room and
even
you
just the
feel it.
visual atmosphere of it. It all changes based on the kind of show, who it's with, where it's at, and when it is. And I think a UK spring or summer headliner or co-headliner in a smaller, intimate atmosphere would open it up to kids who don't necessarily want to pay $45 to see us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to do like small clubs too, like on purpose, like really tight,
Get sweaty
really
and
tight.
Sweaty,
Yeah,
violent,
yeah.
bloody, angry, vicious.
I want our
here
sound guy
playing-
pissed off the whole time. Like this place, it's like
Even playing in these venues is a different experience because there's only so much we can do with a barrier in front of us and a stage that has so much expensive shit that I have to not break, otherwise I have to pay for it.
Exactly.
So being in smaller, intimate, more violent venues, it's like we can enjoy ourselves in a much different way than just performing, but more interacting and getting into it like the crowd should be.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you wouldn't go on a tour, but that's grassroots level, isn't it? It's getting down to those sweaty underground basement type venues where you are nose to nose with your fan base, and you can, they can come and talk to you afterwards. Whereas playing arenas, you're kind of off stage and ushered out the back, and you don't really get that interaction with people.
It's much less intimate.
Yeah. Is that where you
it's
find?
great. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah, it's fucking sick playing that shit,
Of
but
course, man.
completely
Thousands
different
of people every night.
vibe.
It's just we can't do an arena. So what we want to do is like just if we're gonna do one, like hit it really hard. So do a small one.
Yeah.
Do really well. What we can, what we're capable of, and just move on.
Is it like an apprenticeship almost? You're learning from Kill
Yeah, I
Switch
mean,
and
I don't,
Bullet and all these other
you gotta
bands and
walk
stuff.
before you can run, we're not trying to jump the gun, we're not trying to book like 1,000 cap rooms, and fucking rent lights and pyro and shit, no.
Yeah, but we see all that goes into their tours, and you definitely fucking learn from it.
This is an excellent learning experience, touring with big dogs, like we're going home to do a tour with much smaller bands, and I just feel like, I did this, I could fucking tour just about anybody at this point, especially if they're smaller, because there's so much like etiquette and just like do's and don'ts that you just pick up on. You may not, do them, but you can, if you're observing, what's going on, how everyone here is super professional.
That's
you
it.
know,
It's
and
all
you just-
learning
It's a
constantly.
different league.
Yeah. But even the guys that are headlining these arenas, they're still learning as well, and I'm pretty sure they can pick up things from sort of your level of band, grassroots and upwards kind of thing. You guys are probably going to be more social interactive than some of the bands that are playing on arenas and don't have that intimacy with their fan base. How do you find the social interaction with your fan bases? Is it something that is intrinsic with the band? You have to literally get off stage and get on saying that was an awesome show in Manchester, Birmingham, whatever, and you thank the crowd and all that kind of stuff. You have to do that instantly, or do you hold back and wait till the following day and you've reflected on it a bit more?
I mean,
The problem is our social media is so fucking sarcastic.
yeah.
sometimes we're like,
Sometimes I don't really feel the need to post on social media that we enjoyed the show, because I feel like we've made it clear on stage how we felt about it. And if I didn't enjoy the show and I tweet that, people will probably
They
know
jump
that
on
I'm
you
fucking
straight
lying.
away. Yeah.
So I think more important to us, like more important than social media, as fucking terrible as to say, knowing that it can make or break a career having good social media. I care about the show.
Yeah.
I care about the performance on stage. I care about the CD.
We're there like in the flesh, you know, and we go to like the merch table and shit, you know. So, you know, I don't know why you'd rather look at a status than come to me and do
if someone needs
yeah.
a confirmation status online that we enjoyed this show, then
I don't buy.
Then I don't think we did.
No, that's completely understandable.
Because I thought about tweeting it last night, and I was like, Birmingham was okay. It wasn't the best. They got that. Didn't post anything.
It's because you weren't drunk enough.
I wasn't drunk at all.
Starting on it tonight, so it's going to be a good show.
That's why I've already started drinking.
Happy days, mate.
Just
Well,
number
we'll
six.
tie things up there, man, and let you get on it, because we want to come and see you guys play live. We've spoken to you a few times, but haven't had the privilege of getting hot and sweaty with you. So
Well, I hope it's good.
Yeah,
Last night wasn't
it's
so
gonna
bad.
be loud.
this is good, man. Cool. Well, thanks very much for taking some time out, man. It's been cool.
Yeah.